in the stream or anybody who watches this later. Much love and respect. Hope all you guys are having a good day, or had a good day. It's 7:39 at night where I'm at. Alright, we're going to share this real quick and then play. Hopefully we will get a victory. I won the last game. I'm 2-2. Alright. And thanks for everybody who came in my last live stream also. Whoops. I hope if I spell it right. Alright. And I'll probably be going live, doing a real live stream after this when I start cooking. But alright, there's that. Share to Twitter. I don't expect a lot of people to come in here, but I have a few people that like watching the gaming. Alright, it's shared. Let's do it. They're 1-4, so I have a good shot on this one. See, I haven't. When's the last time I played this? I think day before yesterday.
The 2K Sports pregame
I don't think I played
show.
anything yesterday.
With the Diesel and the
But I
Jet,
remember.
this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Atlanta Hawks. Well, for
See how
Atlanta,
this goes.
this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And one of the guys we'll be seeing tonight is Al Horford. He's not a flashy guy by any means. Has never gotten all that much national media love. But, Shaq, wouldn't you say he is as solid a post player as you'll find?
You know, he doesn't do anything with flash and doesn't have the big contract, but he plays like it. I just want to say muchas gracias, papi. He's from the
All right. Skipping through all this. Oh, nope, no music. No music.
We've got
Skip it.
NBA basketball in
Skip
store
it.
from New Orleans, Louisiana.
I hate when they play
The home of the
music.
Pelicans.
Get copyrighted.
Right here
Stop
on
it.
2K Sports. Last outing for Atlanta, they won that game against the Nets. And they put it all together in that game.
I remember which button to use now for
And
that.
it goes back to what's been their strength.
Oh, get that out of here.
From a defensive
Did
standpoint,
you
they
see
just
that?
defended the rim as well as you could.
Yeah, I thought it was really
out of
impressive
here.
the way they did it, guys. They were alert, they were active, they were aware, and their reaction to shots was outstanding.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague and Korver are the guards. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3 spot. Last season, Atlanta showed just how much fun
Oh,
a team
no.
can have playing team basketball, complete
Dang it.
team effort. We
Got
use that
too much
word
of a hurry
lot.
there.
You don't see it much in the NBA before they epitomize the
All
play.
right,
they
I
sure
gotta
did.
settle
It's
down.
refreshing to see a team do that well collectively.
Settle it
without a real
down.
superstar. Just a solid group that understood their roles and played
Yes,
them
you
perfectly.
missed it. Haha.
Hawks shooting their first free throws here tonight.
That's why you're
folks,
1
it's
and
not
4.
Like the Hawks didn't have talent. I mean, they did have 4
Give me the
All-Stars
ball.
last year. None of them voted in, however.
Oh,
And he
he made,
sinks the second.
bless his heart.
You know, what
he made
shows you
one.
just how team-oriented the Hawks were last season was this stat. They never
Tired
had
of y'all.
anybody score more than 30 points for them in a game all season.
How you like
Millsap
that?
had 30 points once early in the year, and that was the high mark for the team.
They made me
All
mad.
that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
That's good from Horford on the assist by T.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And
What?
taking a technical there
Bad
is
language.
the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
What the hell was
And Al
that?
Horford really has become one of those elite two-way big men. And that's very
Did the
rare.
game-
You look
what?
at most bigs in the NBA, they excel at either one end or
What
the
just
other.
happened?
But this is one of those guys that does it all.
And it's the Pelicans' ball. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And across the board in that game, guys, they shot the lights out.
Rarely do you see a team
Oh,
shoot like that from
no.
everybody. I mean, they were getting scoring from
Poindexter,
every position
why?
all over the court.
And Horford at 6'10", a natural power forward who's been pressed into duty at the center spot, but he holds his own on the low block.
He also does a really good job, Kevin, moving his feet and covering in space, covering the pick and roll. He's outstanding in that regard, which is important.
What are they?
in today's
Man,
game.
y'all
He's
are
got
killing me.
mobility and a high IQ.
What a season for Al Horford last year. Such a great display from him and his team as he led the Hawks to the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference.
And for all the team
That is
accomplishments the
such
Hawks
bull.
had, Horford was able to hit some of his own milestones as well. Had his first career triple-double last season.
Now here's Millsap. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn. 6 to shoot. And Teague, here we go. 11 feet away. And he overshot that one, missing.
Horford was really a cog in all aspects of the Hawks last season. I mean, a major cog.
There you
Just
go.
a consistent presence inside with his
Well,
15
take it.
points and 7 boards a game.
Teague with the ball. Evans picks him up. Millsap a screen. Teague against Evans. Now in the scoring.
How
category,
did he
Deuce,
get
1 for
that?
2
You
this
got
game.
to be kidding me.
And for Horford last year, the numbers were down a bit, but that wasn't due to his play. I think the Hawks were just a more balanced team, and he could obviously put up bigger numbers if he wanted to, but by playing within the system, I think it allowed Atlanta to
Beautiful.
reach his true potential over the course of the regular season.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Cannot hit. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, really a rare
Oh,
treat for the
bad
fans.
shot.
The only time they'll
Dang
get to
it.
see this matchup all season.
Interconference action here. 2 games in all between these two teams. It'll be fun to watch.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside, Davis. The 3. It's rebounded by Paul
Well,
Millsap.
Davis, I won't
The
be
Hawks
shooting no
lead.
more threes to you. He was wide open. You missed that.
T kicks to
Uh-oh.
Korver.
Somebody's calling me.
Korver
Never
will shoot
good.
again.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted.
Hello. Hey. I'm playing basketball. Nobody's watching. All right, guys, I'm going to cut. Well, nobody's listening anyway, but I'm going to cut the mic off a second.
Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Now Gordon. After Kyle Korver missing on that last 3-pointer.
All right, I'm here. I had a phone call. Sorry about that. We got
1:35
one
left to
person
play
in
in the
here
first
now.
quarter. Here's Horford, and the bucket counts.
Oh,
He's on
wow,
his way
is
to the
that a
free throw line
foul?
to Try to make it a
They're
3-point
killing
play.
me. And they're
Easy
not.
to see
They're
who's
1
going
and
to win
4.
that race.
I'm not
Yeah,
standing for
early
this.
offense is often easy offense.
Sorry.
Excellent work that time.
A platoon swap
Guys are
here for
slipping
New
today.
Orleans. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Splitters checked in for Millsap.
There we go.
Prince comes in
I know how
for
to get a
Cephalosha.
foul too.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Kyle Korver. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for T. And guys, for Drew Holiday last season was a tale of 2 halves. Over the first half, He displayed the leadership and the
Getting better
playmaking
at this.
skills the team had originally acquired him for.
You know what, Kevin, over the second half of the year, everything just kind of fell apart for Drew. He couldn't shake an injury to his lower
Ha-ha,
leg,
there we go. I finally
as a
stole it.
result, had to watch from the bench as his team fought for its playoff lives.
And that one is
I was
good
about to
from
say if he
Jensen.
missed that. All right, we tied it up. Let's get the lead back.
109 left
Or
to
get
play
the
here in
lead.
the
I don't know
first.
if I've been in the lead.
Dishes it to Holiday.
Oh,
And the foul on Drew Holiday. The Hawks have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And the first one at the line is good.
And guys,
too
you
much.
hear about how the Hawks are the jokingly referred to as the Spurs of the East. It has to do with their coach, Mike Budenholzer, who's really brought that philosophy here to Atlanta.
On for Coach Budenholzer, Greg, he did spend 19 years with the Spurs, so it makes a lot of sense. Clarkie won 4 titles during his time there in San Antonio.
And, Kevin, you can really see how he's adapted and brought the motion offense over to this team. And
Woo, there we go. Got the
most
lead.
any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why
Good
you have
job.
to stay alert on defense.
Shooter kicks to Holiday.
Let's not foul anymore because they're shooting
Kick by
the ball.
Horford. Holiday attacking. Loses his man off the screen
I don't
and
know
lays
how
it
he
up
got
and in.
that.
Oh, such a field shot there.
Cheating.
The floater.
Y'all are a bunch of cheaters.
Down low, here's Ajinça.
Didn't mean to take that shot, but I'll take it.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And he gets
Ah,
it
come
to go.
on,
Splitters got
defense. What
his
are y'all
first
doing?
points in this one.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
Yeah, and watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up.
Oh, you
on
like
the perimeter.
that.
Yeah, the drive to the bucket was great, but the finger roll was even better.
Now here's Schroeder. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And he gets it to go.
He had.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Holiday inside the line. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Hawks
Yeah.
lead. And off we go at post game. Now starting the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
And they've made an effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys, and it's starting to pay
Oh,
off.
at least I get the ball back.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Cunningham is out there with Davis. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Luke Babbitt. And it's Cole in at the 1. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now here is Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Davis dishes to Cunningham. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
All right.
Cunningham's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Pelicans. The Hawks trailing.
You know, guys, it's really amazing just how quickly Anthony Davis
How do
has
y'all?
blossomed
How do they keep
into
making
starter.
it? Come on
You know,
now.
by age 21, he was arguably the best player in the game. At age 17, he only had one scholarship offer for college, and that was from Cleveland State to play point guard.
Oh, charging.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Gordon's
Man,
checked in.
y'all are
Jeff
killing me
Teague
with
is
this.
checked in for the Hawks. Now here's Korver. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Brooklyn. Millsap a screen.
Yeah, go on and shoot it.
Outside Teague. Korver gets a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by
Ah.
Jeff Teague. Korver's got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta. The Pelicans shooting impressively throughout at 62%. And that one's good. Cole's got 7 points in the game.
Not phased at all by having
What is go? What? Let me make sure. Yeah, that's
a
right.
bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
I remember most basketball games I played on rookie up. There wasn't even a
in that
challenge,
particular
really, but
situation, but
different
boy, I
with this
tell you
game.
what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And that one's
There
good.
we go.
They keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the
Good
paint.
game
Smash
so
mouth
far.
basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Now here's Teague. 14 points from him
Get
in
outta
the last
here.
game against Brooklyn.
Get that out of
His
here.
passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense
There we go.
was a breath of
Let's
fresh
keep
air.
doing that.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Kicks it to Hardaway. From 10 feet out, the Hawks again can't hit. New Orleans in the lead. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
There we
You know
go.
what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount
I
of
hope they
assurance
like
in
that.
their game. That type of confidence is what
Giving me
leads
all these
teams to having
problems.
success.
Here's Hardaway. Following the score by New Orleans. Here's the dish to T. The Hawks again can't hit. Pelicans last season a very solid team rebounding too. Top to bottom, the team was they would rebound as a
Get
team.
ahead while we
One of the
can.
metrics that I do like, that they led the league in contested rebounds. I mean, that speaks to the effort that this team competed with. And winning those 50-50 rebounds means more than just collecting any old miss.
And Atlanta has possession. The Pelicans make their last shot.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it
Oh.
hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to
I was
the
trying to
basics.
do something else. It didn't work.
You know, you look at the Pelicans, and it's not
Passed it to the
surprising,
wrong
guys, to
person.
hear that they led the way for league in contested rebounds.
That's
They
some
fight
bull.
for every inch of
All right,
space
let's
on
calm
the
back
floor.
down now.
Rebounding is just part of that mentality they have.
Here's Cole. Following the basket by Paul Millsap. Here's Babbitt. Banked in off the
Ooh,
glass.
Babbitt.
Babbitt's got 4 this quarter.
So they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and
Sweet.
scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots. And, guys, going forward, the Pelicans will need to continue that mentality.
All right, come on, get on with it.
Playoff team. They'll have to have a blue-collar work ethic. That means continuing to fight for all those 50-50 rebounds.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Right side Holiday.
Oh,
Shooter passes
that's
to
up.
Holiday. That's a 2 from Cephalosha. That's short off the rim.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Schroeder after Tyreek Evans has scored. Got that one.
Ow.
Wow,
That should have
risky
been
shot
blocked.
there,
He jumped
size-wise,
late.
but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release
I need a
negated
3.
any height disadvantage he had right
Somebody getting 3 points.
Now here's Evans. 8 points his last outing. And Anderson kicks to Holiday. Back to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by
Oh, no. Dang it. All right, can't be doing that
Prince. Now
anymore.
Schroeder. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
All right.
And now it's
No
just
more of
a
that.
4-point Pelican lead.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive
Whoops.
right around him. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
He was an idiot. I don't know where he was throwing it. So not where I was intending on.
The shot by Holiday. Nobody around. No
Good,
good
missed
trying to
it.
beat the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close
We'll
so
watch
far.
a little bit of
New
this.
Orleans on top as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. From New Orleans, back in a moment.
All right, Will. Nobody's in here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
See, did we get any likes or anything?
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside
got
Kenny,
nothing.
Jet Smith.
I got
and
one
Shaquille
like, one
O'Neal. We'll
dislike.
be looking back at the game's first half. A competitive
Well,
matchup
thank
for
you
New
for the like,
Orleans in
whoever
the
it
first
was,
quarter.
and
Their largest deficit of the period
we know
was
who
just
disliked
4
it.
points.
One of those
They
toilet
were
water
right
people.
there within shouting distance the entire time. They had a nice burst of energy once they got to the second quarter and ended the half holding on to a 4-point lead. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing?
Well, they forced their way to some easy buckets, aggressively going to the rack, imposing their will. I mean, taking it inside establishes an attitude and toughness that you can't get any other way.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Hawks?
Well, their poor rebounding is really hurting them. It hasn't killed them on the scoreboard yet, but they need to pick it up. This is a game they can win. If they come out hustling.
All right, Pelicans, let's finish
that
it
is
off.
going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the...
On with it.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
So far in the game for Cole,
I
9
get the
points
ball.
and 1
Good.
steal as well. He's giving them just what they would have hoped for today.
Even more, I'd say.
Hawks were so dominant last year and were the first team to clinch their spot in the
We'll
postseason.
take
The
that.
Hawks also would wrap up the top seed in the East and were able to advance against the Nets in 6 games.
On the court right now for the Hawks, Teague and Korver are the guards.
Sweet.
Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3, the small forward.
You know, in the second round, the Hawks had a bit of trouble once again with the Wizards. Were able to get by them despite going down 2-1 in that series. Seemed like they were out of gas against the Cavs in the next round.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Millsap against Davis. Rebound Atlanta.
I tried something sweet.
And really, with the Hawks in the postseason, they just ran out of help. I mean, the Korver injury, the Carroll
come
injury
on. There's
were
no
huge
way.
against the Cavs. And when you lose that much talent, you could see why they were swept out of that conference finals. Don't forget, they also lost Cephalosha.
There we go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Feeds to Teague. Lets it go from deep. And Eric
I was
Gordon
about to
pulls it
say,
down.
no way you got
That's
that
not
one.
the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Didn't sound right. Oh, there we go.
Got a piece
Why
of
did you?
Millsap with the steal.
What an idiot.
And the pass to
I got some
Cephalosha.
players on this team that
And
suck.
Millsap slams it in.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out in transition.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And guys, you got to love the front court for these Atlanta Hawks. I mean, Al Horford and Paul Millsap both give up a few inches in terms of height, but you won't find a more skilled and versatile front court in the NBA.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Ashe. Cunningham comes in for Quincy Pondexter.
Swish.
And it's Norris Cole in for Tyreek Evans.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Well, speaking of the skill of the Atlanta front court, their offense predicated on ball movement and spacing and shooting. Unlike San Antonio, Horford and Millsap a perfect fit.
Really, those two enjoy playing together. Excellent chemistry between
Oh,
them
he
because
blocked.
they're both mobile,
Ha ha.
agile, skilled big guys.
It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The fourth
Let's
spot
don't.
held by the Hawks.
Boy, I thought, Kevin, they had great productivity from their shooters last year. The guys they were counting on to knock down a high percentage of their shots, they did that. And they hope to see those same kinds of numbers this year.
Gordon against Korver. Gordon dishes to Ajinça.
You are
That
pitiful.
would have pushed the lead to double digits.
How you miss that?
Teague, the
Put
pass
him
to
on the
Korver.
bench forever.
Cephalosha with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Millsap. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul call.
Oh,
as
he
misses. He'll go to the
smacked
line
him in
and
the
shoot two.
face.
And Paul Millsap, guys, the only player to lead the NCAA in rebounding 3 straight seasons back in college. A former second-round pick, was kind of slept on, but now clearly making his mark in the NBA.
Good job.
Talking about Millsap's ferocious rebounding. He battles inside, but Clark, he is so skilled.
Yeah, he's just really a good all-around basketball player. He can pass, handle, step out, and hit the three. Very, very versatile. He makes an impact on the game a lot of ways.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Ryan Anderson. He's checked in for Anthony Davis. Luke Babbitt comes in for Dante Cunningham. And it's Drew Holiday in for Eric Gordon.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And for Norris Cole, such an important role player, Greg, for Miami for a number of seasons. Last year, shooting percentages dipped, and that is one of the reasons why he was probably traded to New Orleans.
Yeah, and a lot of that, I think, had to do with somebody dipping out of town.
Yeah,
LeBron James, that would probably change the quality of your shots. But both figures did go up dramatically once he got to New Orleans. And remember, now he's playing with another great player in Anthony Davis.
Holiday and the dunk. Beauty.
Grown man's power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
That's good.
Yeah, that's what y'all get.
You know, going back to Norris Cole last year, after the trade to the Pelicans, he shot better than he had in his entire career. That and the 2 championship rings he brought with him really helped the Pelicans take the next step in the team's development.
Here's Millsap. Can't get it to go. And New Orleans will come the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding
What are you?
as well.
And what
Why
I like
do they
about
do
it,
that?
It's been a physical.
Golly.
And that's how
Throw it
the
to
coach will
just
draw it
nobody
up
that's
fast
even
break from
around
start to
sometimes.
finish.
That's just
Yeah, and
bull.
what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Yeah, he pushed me out of bounds.
A careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
New Orleans making some changes here. Omer
Idiots.
he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Evans comes in for Luke Babbitt. And it's Pondexter in for Norris Cole. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Horford's checked in. On the wing, Evans. Guarded by Prince. Evans kicks to Pondexter. Back to Evans. The tray. The rebound by
Man, I
Holiday.
shouldn't have shot that.
The Hawks trail by 8. And Tyreke Evans is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, well, I was trying to steal the ball.
Now here's Schroeder, guarded by Holiday. Schroeder passes to Horford. Fader on the way. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Pondexter. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And
They would have passed it to I wanted him to.
Through the first 3 quarters. It's been a
Oh,
fun
they're
game to
killing me
watch.
with that.
Pelicans.
I'd be way ahead if they would stop passing it to the wrong people.
Well, welcome back as we get
No
set to
music.
start the 4th.
No music, no.
The Hawks trail by 8. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. So for New Orleans right now, Davis and Asik in the middle. Evans and Gordon are the guard set, and it's Pondexter in at the small forward.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving out.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Oh, let's
You look
not
what
let them
Anthony
come
Davis
back
has
at the end.
accomplished so
Come
far
on
in his
now.
career. The historic
Good, I'm glad he
comparisons.
missed.
I mean, they're mind-boggling. For a kid 23, Greg, the historic comparisons are very favorable for him.
I mean, he's been compared to a young KG and Duncan quite often. But in his first few seasons, his numbers look the most similar to Hakeem the Dream, and that's about as good a company as you can get.
There we go.
Hawks trail
Keep
by
a
10.
10-point lead.
Teague dishes to Korver. Millsap kicks to Cephalosha. He's looking for Horford and finds him.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, over that last break, I listened in on Alvin Gentry's huddle. He laid one thing out there for them, saying, now is the time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from here on out.
Gordon against Korver. Gordon goes in. On target from 13 feet.
I'll take it.
Gordon's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Teague. No good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason
dang
why
it.
they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Korver passes to Millsap. Shot from 12. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Asik's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Passes to Pondexter.
You do something, Poindexter. Poindexter.
Pass to Davis.
Too slow.
The 3.
Oh, I got to quit shooting with Davis.
Boy,
I
just
don't
by
think
his
he
body
can shoot
language,
threes.
Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
He feeds it to Cephalosha. Millsap kicks to Cephalosha. Here's Korver. Goes up and lays it.
I don't know how I got that.
Korver's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Atlanta. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. There's the bucket. Good. And that's 12 points for Eric Gordon.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second. Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Norris Cole is checked in for Tyreke Evans. The Hawks trail by 10. On the wing, Korver. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
It's been a real difficult game for him
Good old
offensively, and
Poindexter.
it's costly.
Pondexter kicks to Gordon. Pass to Pondexter. Six to shoot. Here's Davis. Asik trying to get open. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Pondexter.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Korver against Gordon. And it's Korver off the drive. And Asik sends it back.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Yeah, they've brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
Tyreke Evans is checked in for Cole. And the shot is good. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Contested shots and block
Yes, we're
shots. They're
hustling.
bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also take great pride in.
A nice shot by Teague.
Really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pelicans leading by 10.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win
There we go.
for the Pelicans.
Mark, their shot
Little
blocking
icing
turned
on
out
the
to
cake
give
for
them
y'all.
a big advantage in this game.
Well, they were disciplined and focused, I thought, all game long, Kevin. Excellent defense around the rim.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And in a 2-game season series, you love taking charge of game 1. That's obvious. And exactly what they're doing here tonight against the Hawks.
and a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Gordon. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Teague dishes to Korver. Over to the left wing. Horford. Rebound by Pondexter.
I guess even he took this one of those once in a while.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Davis with a screen on Teague. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Gordon for three. Shot is no good. And here is Teague on the wing. Korver. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
Right. You did not make
6 seconds left in the game. So we see New Orleans taking the W.
All right, we got us another victory. Awesome.
But they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution.
They beat Atlanta, Bo.
And now let's catch up with Doris.
It takes forever to play a game on here. I swear, it's 36 minutes past. No, don't say no music. No, 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 no.
The 2K
Not at all.
Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game.
We have nobody watching the stream, so I'm going to end it.
Was pretty
and I'm going to start cooking
if
here.
And it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high.
Not really all that hungry at the moment, though.
The thing that has to jump out at you is all of those points in the paint. He found every gap in the defense that he could, and he
But
never
thanks
stopped
for anybody that
attacking the
stops
basket.
by or
If the D
anybody
was
watches
expecting
this
him to
later.
just hang out on the
I
perimeter,
appreciate it.
they were wrong.
And folks, that's it for us.
We'll be streaming a different game next time. I'm thinking about my next stream doing Borderlands again because I had quite a
great night.
Had some views on that one, so we'll see. All right, go back to the thing. Exit. As soon as this gets back to the menu, I will end it. Alright, guys. More to come. Until then, y'all be safe out there. Keep your eyes, your ears open, and always keep it real. Love you guys. See y'all later.